I wish someone told me how expensive it is to fall apart. We are often told that when life breaks down, we should take all the time in the world to heal. But the truth is, healing exists in a vacuum, and survival does not. There is a painful irony in the rebuilding phase. Professional help, like counseling and therapy, is incredibly costly. The people who are the most depleted, who desperately need these resources to survive, are often the ones who simply cannot afford them. Instead, the meter just keeps running. Utilities, mortgages, and daily meals slowly drain your bank account. Because you cannot afford to stop, you are forced to carry your unhealed parts directly into a world that doesn't stop moving. And even if you do manage to carve out a pause to catch your breath, that pause can last a long, long time. What people don't talk about is what happens in the quiet. During that exact pause, so much is lost. Your technical skills fade, your soft skills and interpersonal sharpness blunt. You lose your confidence, your motivation, your passion. Sometimes it feels like pieces of your personality and your memories have just quietly slipped away while you were trying to survive. So returning to the earning hamster wheel is never just about suiting up and stepping out of your front door. The hardest, most intense struggles happen entirely behind the scenes, completely unseen by the world. You have to face your fears and triggers head on. The moment you step into a meeting, face the public, or pitch a contract, you are expected to immediately jumpstart a bright, highly motivated persona. You are asked to run on an engine that has been entirely dismantled. And when you are still fractured inside, forcing that performance takes an immense, exhausting amount of courage. Because the jumpstart is too terrifying, you try to build a safer runway. You take a quiet, careful mini step. Maybe it is learning a new digital skill behind a screen, or studying in a quiet library, just to avoid the noise of the workforce a little longer. But here is the honest truth. These mini steps aren't a magical escape. They are often deeply stressful and confusing. You are learning how to walk all over again. But as you sit in the quiet, you start to question the rigid rules you created for your survival. Does the professional world actually demand that bright, chirpy persona? Or is it okay to just show up as a quiet, boundaried, and competent person? You realize that the pieces of yourself you thought were permanently erased, your confidence, your passion, might just be in deep hibernation, waiting until it feels safe to wake up. And you realize that healing doesn't only happen in expensive offices. It happens right here, in a notebook, in meditation, in the slow rhythm of your own breath. If you are out there working, surviving, and taking clumsy steps just to build a safer runway, you are doing the heavy lifting. It is supposed to feel hard. Give yourself grace for the pace you are going, even if it feels agonizingly slow, and even if no one else sees the struggle it took just to walk out the door. You are still moving.